Are you thinking of starting a side hustle? Starting a side hustle can be an exciting time filled with potential and opportunity, but it can also be overwhelming and it can also be full of pitfalls. So in this video, I'm going to be discussing the top 10 mistakes to avoid when starting a side hustle. Whether you want to make extra cash or you want to turn your current side hustle into a full-time business, this video is for you, my friend. So grab a pen, paper, take some notes, and let's get you on your journey to a successful side hustle. And of course, I have a bonus for you. So make sure that you watch all the way to the end because you cannot afford to miss the bonus. It is one very common mistake even for established businesses, let alone side hustles. You definitely don't want to miss any part of this video. Keep watching. So these top 10 mistakes to avoid when starting your side hustle business are in no particular order. However, you don't want to miss any of the 10 tips because number 9 and 10 are my absolute favorite. So at number 1, you definitely want to have a business plan. I'm not talking about paying somebody to make a long professional business plan. You need to sit down and write down a plan for yourself. Put a plan of action. What steps are you going to take? What are you going to prioritize? How are you going to build your business? Where are you going to find your customers? What is the market for whatever product or service you're going to be providing? This plan of action is going to serve as a roadmap for your side hustle. And the second mistake that you want to avoid when starting your side hustle business, my friend, is choosing the wrong side hustle. Yes, some side hustles, even though they may sound exciting, enticing at first, they might not be the right fit for you. You may not have the skills, the experience, or they may not even fit your lifestyle. So for a side hustle to be profitable, it needs to align with your strengths and interests. Let me give an example here. Starting an e-commerce side hustle may sound exciting for you. However, if you are a person who is not interested in shopping, you may have a hard time growing your inventory because you have to shop, whether it's online or going to stores, Goodwill stores, or wherever you'll be getting your inventory. You'll need to do that. You have to be in a position to go shopping so that you can grow your inventory. Another good example will be if you do not like to drive, for example, and then you sign up for DoorDash, Uber Eats, Lyft. You get my point. So you have to choose something that you are interested in, that you are going to enjoy doing, so that it becomes worth your while. And then the third mistake, my friend, that you want to avoid when starting your side hustle business is underestimating the time required. Yes, my friend, it takes time to start and build a side hustle. It takes dedication, it takes patience, it takes effort, a lot of effort, and you really need to be patient for it to start bringing in the money. And no matter what side hustle it is, you need to get the word out there, you need to get your things together, you need to get your ducks in a row, so to speak, and be patient while the side hustle is taking off. When starting a side hustle, never underestimate the amount of time that it will take for it to grow, for you to get, whether it's a sale, the first sale. E-commerce is one of my side hustles, so it's an easy example. So e-commerce, and I started my online store, it took about 2 to 3 weeks to get my first sale. So you'll need to be patient. Patience is needed for a side hustle or anything to be successful. Okay, my friend, coming in at number 4, the fourth mistake that you want to avoid in order to start and grow a successful side hustle is not setting realistic goals. You need to set realistic goals to help you stay focused and motivated. Without realistic goals, you may get discouraged, you may think it is not working, and you might lose track and you cannot measure your progress. So make sure that you set realistic goals. An example here will be, say you live in a smaller city and you sign up for DoorDash or Uber or any of those driving services, and you set a high goal like to make say $2,000 in a week or a month or whatever it is, and yet you know that you live in a small town and the business is very slow. That can discourage you when you don't even hit 50% of that goal that you set for yourself. So for you to stay motivated, focused, make sure that you set realistic goals that are achievable and measurable as well. This way, when you hit that goal, you'll be so excited and motivated. You'll be encouraged to continue with your side hustle because you've seen the potential. The fifth mistake that you want to avoid when starting or when growing your side hustle, my friend, is failing to establish a strong online presence. You need to have a strong online presence, because failure to do so will hurt your business. It doesn't matter what kind of business you have, because you have to be online to advertise your business so as to attract customers and to grow and scale up your business. If you do not have any kind of online presence, it might be very, very difficult to grow that business. Trust me, I know what I'm talking about, and I know we could all do better in that regard. The number 6 mistake, my friend, is overlooking the importance of marketing your product. Oh yes, even the best of products, the best of services, they still need to be promoted. They need to be advertised. If any product, no matter how good it is not advertised, it is not going to sell. It will eventually just die a natural death because of lack of promotion. So don't let that be your side hustle, my friend, whether it's a service or product. Moving along with the top 10 mistakes to avoid when starting your side hustle. So at number 7 is not setting aside enough startup money for your side hustle. Some, if not almost all side hustles, do need some kind of money to get started. Depending on what kind of side hustle you will need to set aside some money to make sure that you get your side hustle off the ground. I'll give you an example. Well, let's go back to e-commerce. If you're going to start an online store, say you want to start selling on eBay, you'll need to make sure that you got a printer. You need to make sure that you got shipping supplies. That includes polymailer envelopes, the tape. You need to make sure that you got money to buy inventory. Even though you can start by selling the stuff around your house, you need to reinvest that money so that your side hustle will grow and it will start gaining traction and it will start growing. Always make sure that you got some side money. Then coming in at number 8, my friend, not managing time effectively. Oh yes, aren't we all guilty of this one? Most of us are anyway. You need to manage your time. You need to prioritize. You need to know how much time you'll need for your side hustle, how much time do you need with your family, all other commitments. You can never underestimate the time that you need to grow a successful side hustle. So make sure that you manage your time well. Balancing your side hustle with other commitments can be a challenge. So it's important to manage your time effectively, manage your time and prioritize tasks in order to maximize productivity and hence grow your side hustle. You know what I'm saying? And here comes number 9, one of my favorites. Trying to do everything alone. Being a lone ranger in a side hustle or any kind of business is not going to get you anywhere. You cannot be skilled in everything. Any side hustle or business has different aspects to it, and you may have strengths in one area and weaknesses in another. Even if you say you're an all-rounder and good in a lot of things, you may not be able to do everything, and you will eat up the time that you can use instead to be productive and grow your business. You'll need to hire or ask for help. You'll need to outsource some services. By so doing, you're going to grow faster, and you are not going to waste a lot of time trying to learn new skills, trying to do things that you're not experienced doing. I'll give you an example. When I wrote my first book, I knew that I was going to have challenges with formatting, so I outsourced formatting, I outsourced the cover design, and those experts did it in no time at all. If For whatever reason, I decided though I was tempted to do my own formatting, because at times we're thinking about the money. Trust me guys, some of these services are not very expensive. We just are just scared. That's why you need to always keep money aside for things like this, the things that you need to outsource, hiring help, a freelancer, a virtual assistant, cover designer, formatting and all that. Not only are you going to get a beautiful professional looking product, but you'll save yourself a lot of time, money and headaches, because when you lose time, you are losing money. And then at number 10, oh my goodness, I cannot overemphasize this one right here: ignoring customer feedback. Oh yes, ignoring customer feedback. I'll also say not asking for customer feedback. This is going to kill your business, your side hustle or any kind of business, because when you ignore the feedback, you are risking not growing, not improving your product or service. Always get into the habit of taking the feedback. Ask your customers for feedback, and when you receive that feedback, act on it. Improve what needs to be improved so that you can improve your product or your service. Because you know, bad word travels fast. If you provide a service that is not so great, you may risk losing your current customers and potential customers. Your side hustle is not going to grow, it will slow down, and it may eventually drive to a screeching halt. And you don't want to do that, because you've invested time starting the business and you've put in some money. So the last thing that you want to do is to let your business die. Don't let your side hustle die. Listen to customer feedback, improve on what needs to be improved, and that way you will be good to go. And for the bonus tip that is related to number 10, always provide good customer service, because bad customer service is going to kill your business, especially when you're starting. And maintain, if and when you start with good customer service, make sure that you maintain it. Don't just do it just to get started and then fall off. We know some companies are guilty of that. You need to maintain the good customer service, and that way your business is going to grow and good word is going to spread that you offer excellent customer service. I always like to give an example with my e-commerce. Some of the good feedback that I've gotten, even if the customer was upset, maybe they expected a product that is different from what they received, and they send a message to me very upset. The best thing that I've done and that I always do is to provide them with excellent customer service, and most of those have turned what could have been a bad negative feedback to a good feedback. Even if somebody decides to return the item, or at times they even decide to keep the item because they may feel bad returning it, just because I provide excellent customer service. If you want to understand or to know what a side hustle is, and if you need a side hustle, watch this video right here, my friend, and I'll see you next time. Remember to thumbs up this video. It will help other people find this type of content that they may be looking for. And hey, share this with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe, and until next time, my friend, remember to do small things with great love. From my heart to yours. Bye bye. Adios. God bless you. I love you. I sincerely do. See you next time.